Today we're talking about why a cushy government job isn't as secure as you think it is and why you should still keep self-marketing on a regular basis. Hi everyone, I'm Athena Ali, the Get Noticed coach, career strategist and government job application specialist. Welcome to my live broadcast today. Before I start, I want to do an acknowledgement to country. So in the spirit of reconciliation, I acknowledge our traditional custodians of our country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community, and I pay respects to their elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people today. Thank you for being here. Now, in this weekly live, let's find out why a cushy government job isn't as secure as you think it is, and why as a public servant you should still keep self-marketing on a regular basis. Now, if you're here live, say hi in the comments below. Hopefully I can see the comments below. Sometimes they come up and sometimes they don't. Gotta love technology. But if you are here, say hi. If not, put hashtag replay down below so that I know you have been here, okay? And feel free to ask any questions. If I don't see them during the broadcast, I promise I will come back and answer your questions. You can also view this on my YouTube channel if for some reason something happens to the LinkedIn broadcast. I'll put the link down below as well for that. Now, you, as a public servant, might think that your government job is cushy and that you don't need to continue self-marketing. Maybe you don't know what that is or what I'm talking about, but perhaps when you've gone for that next level promotion, you feel that no one's listening to you, you don't know how to break through the recruitment process to get noticed, to perhaps even get shortlisted or even get hired after an interview. So you may be stuck at a particular point in the journey. Now, I wanted to talk to you about why it was so important to continue self-marketing, even if you're not looking for a job at this point in time, and what that really means and what you can do about it while you're still working full-time in a public sector role already, okay? So firstly, you know, what am I talking about when I'm talking about self-marketing? Well, marketing is generally the process of promoting a product so people will buy it and also that people will preference it over another product. And self-marketing is the same. It's pretty much the promotion of yourself so that you have the ability to command the jobs that you want and that you're the preferred candidate when you do go for a role, okay? Because people are more likely to buy into something when they know them, they like them and they trust them. And when they know about you, they're more likely to buy you, but they're also more likely to pay more for you. It's like, for example, I'm just going to use the example of the bricks that are sitting outside my window at the moment. We've just bought these really nice looking bricks so that we can do a little garden bed out the back. Now, we had choices here to buy bricks that were cheap, that might only have a certain amount of warranty, but there were heaps of those types of brands out there, really cheap bricks. And then there was the beautiful Australian-made branded brick that we have used before. We know other people who have used them before. So therefore we know, we like, we trust that those bricks are going to last for the lifetime of this house because that was our requirement. That was our, what the outcome we wanted. So we chose the more expensive brick, even though it was several dollars a brick more expensive, for example. And it's the same with you. When people don't know you, you tend to blend in with everybody else. Your applications look the same. When you go to talk to them at an interview, you all sound the same. The people that tend to stand out tend to be the ones that, and particularly with leadership positions I'm talking about here, the ones that stand out are the ones that are already potentially more well known around the industry, or have a particular expertise or niche that they're known for when it comes to leadership. So therefore, when specific types of positions become available, they actually get sought after. They actually get tapped on the shoulder to apply. And then when they apply, they also don't have any issues negotiating their packages, because if they know they're the only one of their type out there, well, guess what? They can almost, within reason, ask for what they want. And it may not just be money, it could be some sort of flexibility or some other package that they'll get. So what's super important is that when you're, just because you're in a job already doesn't mean it's secure. The only way you can be able to secure getting to your next level role is by marketing yourself all the time. And I'm not talking every second of the day, but you need to be aware that in order to progress your career and to be taken seriously for that next level role, you actually need to continue to self-promote yourself. Because, as I said, people are happy to pay more for products, services, or people who are experts in their field when they're unique, when they're different from the last person they just saw. So if you can prove to me with certainty that you're the best at what you do, and you can do that in your marketing documents, which is your resume, key selection criteria, or cover letter, and that you can solve my problem, and you do that really well in an interview really confidently and with certainty, well, you're going to become my no-brainer next hire, okay? And don't assume because you currently get along with your boss now that things will be roses when you come to ask for a promotion or for that next level job, because you might get along with them, but they might not see your value or your capabilities, or you might go on leave, for example. You might go on mat leave like I did, and when you come back, things have changed. Especially if you've been gone for a while. It might be your boss has changed, your last boss may have left, or your team has changed. And all of a sudden, that environment becomes different to you, and you haven't got the same people there who may vouch for you if you go for a promotion. Okay, or maybe that environment suddenly becomes toxic because you have a new boss, or someone's been undermining you while you have been on leave. Or maybe because they don't know enough about you, even though everything, you might be great and you got along with your last boss, they might not see you as someone of value that can contribute because they just don't know enough about you. And they don't trust that you're able to do that for them or their team. So then what? Okay. You'll either be made redundant, or maybe you'll get shuffled off to some other department you don't know anything about, or you really don't want to, you were happy where you were, or maybe you stay in that environment and then you start resenting that toxic workplace. And then what happens is, you get anxious, your confidence wanes because you start to think that it's you, that you can't get a promotion because there's something wrong with you. Okay. And if you are not self-marketing, all these scenarios can happen, or maybe they are happening to you now, and you're wondering why you're not getting a promotion or why you are not being seen. And it's because you're not self-marketing enough. And it's not something you do as a one-off. It's something that's continuous, that you do throughout your career, and particularly if you want to get a promotion to higher level positions. Okay, the people who get furthest are always self-promoting. You will always see them making sure everybody knows what they do, where they want to go, okay? And if you are not that person, you won't get recognised at the time that you want to be recognised and you want to move forward, okay? But if you are self-promoting, even if you don't get through in your own department, you might get snapped up by somebody else in another department. You might get tapped on the shoulder by a recruiter in the public sector. But if they know you and they know your expertise, they're more likely to want to hire you or bring you in for an interview to confirm what's in your documents when you submit them. Okay, so don't assume it's all roses and great security in the public sector when you're trying to get a promotion. Many have had to alter the career trajectory because they took it for granted they were not going to have that problem. So just think about what you could do today in terms of your self-marketing. That might be, to get yourself out there, to talk to more people, to network, to join associations. There might be lots of things that you can do to self-market yourself and make sure that people know what you're an expert at in your role or what you want to be known for. Now, if you're unrecognised, undervalued, or invisible and you're currently trying to apply for a promotion and you haven't been able to move out of your role into another role, into another department or within your own department, and you haven't been able to do so for some time, then maybe it's time for you to think about how you're going to invest in your future career and income, really. So get in touch with me if you want to be seen, you want to be visible, and you want to get promoted. I've got 2 spots left in my Get Visible, Get Promoted program this month. So do get in touch with me if you'd like to know more on how I can help you with becoming that only choice for the job and actually getting hired, okay? Now, have a great day. That's the end of my live. The sun is starting to go away here in Melbourne. I suspect the rain's going to come this afternoon again. But I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed this live. And if you'd like to have a chat with me, just pop a yes please down below or DM me and I'll be happy to give you a link to book a chat with me. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.